Once upon a time in a small town, I, a curious soul named Alex, dreamt of adventure. My fascination with Africa's vast landscapes, rich cultures, and diverse wildlife led me to an exciting opportunity, a month-long journey through the heart of the continent. As the day of my departure approached, my anticipation grew. I spent days preparing, packing essentials, and researching the places I would soon explore. The thrill of venturing into the unknown filled my every thought. Finally, the day arrived. At the airport, my heart raced with excitement as I checked in for the flight to Africa. The hum of the engines, the chatter of fellow travelers, and the bustling atmosphere of the airport heightened my sense of adventure. Boarding the plane, I couldn't believe that I was about to embark on a journey that had been a dream for so long. As the plane soared into the sky, my anticipation turned into awe. I marveled at the patchwork of landscapes below, the serene oceans, the sprawling deserts, and the lush greenery that hinted at the mysteries awaiting me in Africa. The hours in the air passed with a mix of excitement and restlessness, each moment bringing me closer to the continent that had captured my imagination. The plane descended, and I caught my first glimpse of Africa, a land adorned with vibrant colors and the warm hues of the setting sun. The runway approached, and with a gentle touchdown, I officially set foot on African soil. Stepping off the plane, I felt a wave of warmth, not just from the tropical climate, but from the welcoming atmosphere that surrounded me. The air carried the scent of exotic flowers and the promise of adventure. As I walked through the airport, the rhythmic beats of African music filled the air, and the vibrant artwork adorning the walls hinted at the cultural tapestry awaiting me. My local hosts greeted me with friendly smiles and traditional greetings, making me feel instantly at home. They guided me through the lively streets, bustling markets, and the heart of the local community. The sights, sounds, and smells of Africa enveloped me, and I knew that this adventure would be a chapter of my life filled with unforgettable experiences. Little did I know that this was just the beginning of a journey that would take me on safaris through the savannah, introduce me to ancient traditions, and connect me with the warmth and hospitality of the African people. As I embraced the unknown, Africa unfolded its wonders, and each day became a new chapter in my adventurous tale. A warm welcome to Africa. After my exciting arrival in Africa, the first week of my vacation unfolded like a vibrant tapestry of colors, sounds, and delightful surprises. The people I met were warm, with names as unique and exotic as the landscapes that surrounded us. My hosts, Mama Nia and Baba Kwame, welcomed me with open arms. Their names, meaning Mother of Purpose and Father of Saturday, carried stories that intertwined with the rich cultural heritage of their land. Their hospitality was heartwarming, making us feel like a part of their extended family. The first evening brought a celebration of culture. The local community organized a lively dance performance in our honor. The rhythmic beats of drums echoed through the air as dancers adorned in colorful attire moved with an energy that was contagious. Each dance told a story, a tale of traditions passed down through generations. The names of the dances were as poetic as the movements themselves: the Kweku Shuffle, the Amina Twirl, and the Nia Celebration. As I joined in, my hosts guided my hesitant steps, and soon I found myself immersed in the joyous rhythm of African dance, feeling a connection to the heartbeat of the community. Food became a delightful exploration of flavors. Mama Nia prepared a feast that showcased the diversity of African cuisine. From jollof rice, a flavorful dish with a blend of spices, to savory sula skewers and the sweet delicacy of chinchinga, every bite was a journey into the culinary traditions of the region. As we sat around the communal table, Baba Kwame shared stories of their customs and beliefs. The concept of Ubuntu, he explained, emphasized the interconnectedness of humanity, a philosophy evident in the warmth and kindness of the people around me. The second week brought a deeper dive into the local culture. We visited a vibrant market where traders showcased handmade crafts, vibrant fabrics, and intricate beadwork. The market pulsated with life, and each stall seemed to whisper tales of craftsmanship and creativity. The locals, with names like Malaika, meaning angel, and Jabori, meaning brave, eagerly shared their stories. Malaika, a skilled artisan, created intricate beadwork that told stories of ancient folklore. Jabori, a young storyteller, captivated me with tales of heroes and mythical creatures, painting a vivid picture of the cultural tapestry that adorned the African heritage. As the sun dipped below the horizon, a bonfire was lit, and the community gathered for storytelling. Under the starlit sky, surrounded by the flickering flames, I listened to ancient tales that echoed through the ages. My first few days in Africa were a celebration of diversity, warmth, and the shared humanity that connected us all. The people I met, their unusual names, the dances, the food, and the rich culture unfolded before me, leaving an indelible mark on the canvas of my African adventure. A week of wonders in Africa. As my African adventure continued, each day brought new and exciting experiences that etched memories into my heart. The people I met, their vibrant traditions, and the natural wonders made my vacation truly unforgettable. The week began with a journey into the heart of the African wilderness, a safari like no other. With a guide named Kofi, whose name meant born on a Friday, I embarked on an exploration of the savannah. Majestic elephants, graceful giraffes, and elusive lions painted a living portrait of Africa's incredible biodiversity. One evening, our hosts organized a seaside bonfire dance, a tradition that blended the rhythms of the ocean with the beat of the drums. The dancers, adorned in intricate costumes, moved like flames flickering in the night. The sea breeze carried the sound of laughter and the beat of drums, creating a magical atmosphere. I was introduced to a myriad of cultural practices that fascinated me. The Ubuntu philosophy, emphasizing communal harmony, echoed through conversations with locals like Asha, meaning life, and Kwame, meaning born on a Saturday. They shared tales of ancient customs and the significance of community bonds. A highlight of the week was a visit to a vibrant village market. The stalls overflowed with Maasai beadwork, Kent fabrics, and hand-carved artifacts. Traders like Rafiki, meaning friend, welcomed me with smiles and stories, each item narrating a piece of Africa's cultural mosaic. One day, I participated in a traditional cooking class with Mama Asha. The aroma of spicy jollof rice and the sizzle of sula skewers filled the air. Mama Asha, with her wise eyes and warm smile, shared the secrets of African culinary artistry, connecting the flavors to stories of generations past. As the sun set over the African horizon, I joined a storytelling session under the ancient baobab tree. Gripped by tales of folklore and heroism narrated by Baba Kwame, I felt a profound connection to the roots of African heritage. A surprise awaited me on the weekend, a lively festival celebrating the harvest moon. The air buzzed with excitement as people, young and old, donned vibrant garments for the festivities. The beats of drums and the twirls of dancers painted a scene of joy and unity. The grand finale was a bonfire by the seaside, where the community gathered for a night of music, dance, and celebration. The bonfire's glow illuminated faces of young and old, weaving a narrative of shared joy beneath the starlit sky. As the week unfolded, Africa revealed itself as a tapestry of traditions, cultures, and natural wonders. The people I met, the experiences I embraced, and the stories I heard created a kaleidoscope of memories that would forever remain imprinted on my soul. A journey into the heart of the tribe. My African adventure took a thrilling turn as I embarked on a journey to visit one of the ancient tribes nestled deep within the heart of the continent. The anticipation tingled in the air as I set out with my guide, Tariq, a seasoned traveler with a wealth of stories about the tribe we were about to encounter. Our trek led us through dense jungles and across vast plains, where the vibrant colors of exotic birds and the distant roars of untamed beasts painted a picture of the untamed wilderness. Tariq, whose name meant morning star, skillfully navigated the terrain, sharing tales of the tribe's rich history and customs. As we approached the village, the rhythmic beats of tribal drums welcomed us. The air was thick with excitement, and the villagers, dressed in vibrant fabrics that mirrored the hues of the landscape, greeted us with warm smiles and ululations. It was a sensory feast of sights and sounds. The tribe's way of life unfolded before my eyes. The huts, constructed from woven bamboo and thatched roofs, nestled in a harmonious layout that mirrored the interconnectedness of the community. Children played joyfully in the open spaces, their laughter echoing through the air. Tariq introduced me to the village chief, Nia, meaning a purpose. Chief Nia, adorned in a cloak of intricate beadwork and feathers, exuded a quiet strength that reflected the tribe's resilient spirit. The chief welcomed us into the heart of their community, a sacred space where traditions thrived. One aspect that fascinated me was the tribe's hunting skills. As the sun dipped below the horizon, a group of hunters prepared for a nocturnal expedition. Armed with spears and a deep knowledge of the land, they ventured into the wilderness with a quiet confidence that spoke of centuries of honed expertise. The tribe's traditional clothing was a mesmerizing blend of earthy tones and vibrant patterns. Each garment told a story, a tapestry of the tribe's connection to the land and the spirits that watched over them. As night fell, the villagers gathered around a bonfire, their faces painted with intricate designs that held deep symbolic meanings. Amidst the dancing flames, the tribe shared stories of their marriage traditions. Tariq translated their words, revealing a process rooted in unity and community approval. Courtship involved intricate rituals, and the entire tribe participated in the celebration of love. It was a stark contrast to the hurried pace of modern relationships, emphasizing patience, commitment, and communal support. The night unfolded into a spectacle of tribal dances, a mesmerizing display of coordinated movements that echoed the eons of tradition coursing through their veins. The rhythmic beats of drums guided the dancers, their bodies adorned with shimmering beads and colorful fabrics that accentuated the fluidity of their movements. As the bonfire's embers glowed, casting shadows on the faces of the tribe, I realized that my journey had transcended the physical terrain. I had ventured into a world where time seemed to slow, and the essence of life was distilled into the simplicity of connection to the land, to each other, and to the stories that bound them together. As I bid farewell to the tribe, their songs lingered in my heart. The experience had been a kaleidoscope of colors, traditions, and the profound beauty that resides in the rich tapestry of human existence. The village, with its traditions and warm embrace, had become a chapter in my African adventure that I would carry with me forever. Summiting Kilimanjaro. The call of adventure led me to the towering peak of Mount Kilimanjaro, an iconic mountain veiled in mystique and challenge. With the guidance of seasoned mountaineers and a heart brimming with determination, I embarked on the exhilarating ascent. As the sun began to rise over the vast African landscape, I stood at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro, feeling a mix of excitement and anticipation. The towering peak seemed to touch the sky, its snow-capped summit glistening in the morning light. With a determined spirit, we embarked on our journey to conquer Africa's highest peak. The first few days of the climb were a test of endurance and perseverance. We trekked through dense forests, the air thick with the sounds of exotic birds and the rustling of leaves. The trail was steep and challenging, but the beauty of the surrounding nature kept me motivated. I marveled at the vibrant colors of the wildflowers that dotted the landscape, and the occasional glimpse of wildlife added a touch of magic to your adventure. As we ascended higher, the air grew thin, and the temperature dropped significantly. The landscape transformed into a surreal wonderland of ice and snow. The biting cold seemed to invigorate me, fueling my determination to reach the summit. With each step, I felt a sense of accomplishment, knowing that I was pushing my limits and defying the odds. The final push to the summit began under a starlit sky. The air was frigid, but my excitement and adrenaline kept me warm. With headlamps guiding the way, I joined my fellow climbers, forming a close-knit group bonded by a shared goal. The path ahead was steep and treacherous, but we pressed on, fueled by the camaraderie and the breathtaking beauty of the night sky. As dawn broke, painting the horizon with hues of orange and pink, we reached the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro. The feeling of standing on the roof of Africa was overwhelming. The panoramic view stretched as far as the eye could see, with clouds swirling below, and other peaks peeking through. I felt a profound sense of accomplishment and gratitude for the journey I had undertaken. With a heart full of memories and a soul enriched by the experience, I began my descent. The journey back was filled with a mix of nostalgia and satisfaction. I retraced my steps, passing through different ecological zones, each with its own unique beauty. I took the time to savor the sights, sounds, and scents of the mountain, knowing that this adventure had left an indelible mark on my spirit. As I reached the base of Mount Kilimanjaro once again, I couldn't help but reflect on the incredible journey I had just completed. Climbing Africa's highest peak had tested your physical and mental strength, but it had also rewarded me with a sense of accomplishment, a deeper connection to nature, and memories that would last a lifetime. And as I bid farewell to Mount Kilimanjaro, I knew that this adventure had sparked a lifelong love for exploration and a thirst for new experiences. Africa had captivated my heart, and I vowed to return one day, ready to embark on new adventures and create more extraordinary stories. My farewell to Africa. As the time came for me to bid farewell to Africa, my heart was filled with a bittersweet mix of emotions. It had been a whirlwind of a journey, filled with incredible adventures, breathtaking landscapes, and encounters with warm-hearted people who had left an indelible mark on my soul. As I stood on the shores of the vast African coastline, the setting sun painted the sky in hues of orange and pink, casting a warm glow over the land. The rhythmic sound of waves crashing against the shore provided a soothing soundtrack to my reflections. I couldn't help but feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for the wonderful experiences I had been blessed with during my time in Africa. From the awe-inspiring safaris where I witnessed the raw power and beauty of African wildlife, to the adrenaline-pumping climb up Mount Kilimanjaro that tested my limits and rewarded me with breathtaking views, each adventure had shaped me in ways I never thought possible. But it wasn't just the adventures that had made my African journey so special. It was the people I had met along the way, whose kindness and generosity had touched my heart. From the warm smiles of the local villagers who had welcomed me into their homes, to the knowledgeable guides who had shared their passion for their land, I had been embraced by a sense of community that transcended language and cultural barriers. I thought of the Maasai warriors who had shared their ancient traditions and taught me the importance of preserving cultural heritage. Their vibrant dances and colorful attire had left an everlasting impression, reminding me of the richness and diversity of Africa's people. I thought of the children I had encountered in the villages, whose laughter and innocence had brought joy to my heart. Their resilience and zest for life had taught me the value of simplicity and the power of a smile. As I reflected on my African adventure, a sense of fulfillment washed over me. I had pushed myself beyond my comfort zone, embraced new experiences, and grown in ways I never thought possible. Africa had awakened a spirit of curiosity and adventure within me, igniting a flame that would continue to burn long after I left its shores. With a grateful heart, I whispered my thanks to Africa, for the memories that would forever be etched in my mind and the lessons that would shape my future. I promised to carry the spirit of Africa with me, to cherish the beauty of its landscapes, to advocate for its wildlife and conservation efforts, and to share the stories of the incredible people I had met along the way. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a final golden glow over the land, I took one last look at the breathtaking African landscape. With a deep sense of gratitude and fulfillment, I turned to leave, knowing that Africa would forever hold a special place in my heart. Farewell, Africa, until we meet again. Thank you for an unforgettable adventure that has forever changed me.
Thank you. If you found this content educational and enjoyable, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos, stories, and narratives.